Floroma Town is about a few feet away. I just have to fight off these two trainers and then I'll be in that place before you know it. Okay, since there's a whole bunch of modifications in this game, odds are the Pokemon I'm going to be fighting in this battle, their levels are going to be sort of high to a point where I don't think Bidoof is going to survive this battle. Okay, these two are at level 15, so whatever these two have to throw at me, I'm pretty sure Bidoof can't take their hits. I mean, I have to have two Pokemon in this battle anyway, because if not, then these two won't fight me at all. Okay, the Quick Claw kicks in. So let's see how much I can do to these two with just one Razor Leaf. Okay, Biden survives in the red. Oh, Bustle goes down one hit. Alright, interesting. Oh yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but Bidoof now has one extra level. This is so because last video I did notice that it was close to getting a level up, so I figured I might as well just give it a level up. Why not? Because, yeah, I am planning on evolving this thing. Okay, and surprisingly enough, Bidoof survives that Charge Beam. Okay, I guess it makes a huge difference with Plusle on the field because both Plusle and Maiden have their respective abilities and involve powering each other up. Okay, there is one item in this area, and it's right over here. The TM4 Bullet Seed. No, I'm not going to teach this to Gordle because this move is not very good. Okay, here we are at last in Floroma Town. Okay, now before I do anything, I'm just going to go heal up, especially Bidoof, since he has half its HP left. Okay, and I see another reporter to the left, so that means I'm going to be answering some more questions. Okay, this is the last time I'm going to do this, so yeah, I guess it's only fitting that I get the Johto starters this late in the game. Okay, what are my questions going to be? Is there a cave called Tosho Falls within the Johto region? That's a trick question. No, that's in the Kanto region. Alright, second question. Does the gym in Violet City give out the Feather Badge to trainers? No, that would be the Zephyr Badge. Can an orange apricorn be found within the Johto region? No? Oh, okay, I didn't think I'd get that right. Oh, okay, looks like she's just gonna cut right to the battle. Okay, something tells me she's bored with her job. Okay, if you don't like your job, then just quit. Okay, since I'm going to be fighting the Johto starters, I'm going to be getting them after the battle. Okay, so as far as changes to their abilities go, here's how it works. Chikorita could come with either Overgrow or Serene Grace. Cyndaquil can come with either Blaze or Adaptability. And Totodile can come with either Torrent or Intimidate. All three of those abilities in general, I guess they're pretty good, especially Serene Grace and Adaptability. Oh yeah, Serene Grace on Chikorita, I believe when it becomes Meganium, it can get certain moves that involve special effects, like say, Earth Power and Moonblast, and possibly some other moves that I can't really think of at the moment. Oh yes, in a previous version of Renegade Platinum, I believe Chikorita and Cyndaquil had different abilities, as opposed to their regular abilities. So instead of Serene Grace, Chikorita would have gotten Leaf Guard in a previous version of Renegade Platinum, and Cyndaquil would have gotten Flash Fire and not Adaptability. Well, I guess I have to admit, I think Adaptability is a lot better than Flash Fire. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Cyndaquil's hidden ability, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, for the Leaf Guard, that's great and everything, but I think Serene Grace is where it's at. Okay, so now I'm going to get the Johto Trio from this lady, and now I'm just going to check out their abilities and natures once this is all over. Okay, anything else you're going to say? You need a new job, huh? Good luck with that. Okay, so let's see what these three have. Okay, Bashful Nature with Overgrow. Okay, not Serene Grace. Brave Nature, Adaptability. Okay, that's going to power up its fire moves. And Quirk Nature with Torrent. Well, I guess Intimidate and Serene Grace would have been great, but the problem is I'm not going to use these three on my team. I'm just going to put them in my PC for the time being. Okay, let's see what these people have to say. Okay, there's been problems with the electric power lately. Sorry about that. Okay, she's talked about the Valley Windworks. That's just to the right of Floroma Town. I'm not really sure if I'm going to go to the Valley Windworks in this video. It might be next video. Okay, she's talking about the pickup ability. I don't know if maybe I want to capture a Pokemon so that way I can make good use of its pickup ability. I mean, I am very tempted to do so, but I'm not really sure if I really want to do that. I might need some more time to think about it. Okay, let's take a look around Floroma Town now. Okay, since I just arrived here, this marks the introduction to honey trees. So for honey trees, you put an item called honey on those honey trees, and then 6 hours later, a Pokemon might be inside of the tree. Okay, this person is asking me if I can show him a Pokemon that could use a specific item. I don't know what Pokemon he's referring to because, well, I have talked to him in the past, and yeah, I still don't know. The Fire-type Marowak in the Alola region could use the Thick Club. Interesting. Well, no surprise since, after all, it's still Marowak, regardless of whether or not it's the Kanto Marowak or the Alolan Marowak. Okay, what does the sign over here say? Okay, interesting. Okay, this lady here, if you have the event Shaman, then she'll give you the Gracidia flower, so that way Shaman could become its Sky form. I will be going after Shaman later on in the game because that Shaman event is part of this game. So yeah, I don't have to resort to the mystery gift or anything. Uh, the event Shaman has been programmed into this game. Okay, this is talking about Team Galactic grunts in the northernmost area of Floroma Town. I'll go take a look at them after I'm done in this particular area of Floroma Town. Okay, what is this guy saying? Uh, okay. I feel like this line of text could possibly be from Heartgone's Soul Silver because he's talking about swordsmanship. And when he's talking about swordsmanship, I'm thinking of Farfetch for some reason. Anyway, he's going to give me an item for... No, he's going to give me the TM for Aerial Ace. A 60 power flying type attack, and has perfect accuracy, so that way, no matter how many times your opponent uses sand attack or double team, it won't miss. Okay, this person wants a Cherubi, and what is she going to give me for it? Skorupi, huh? I will admit that is a pretty good trade because the next gym is a grass type gym, and Skorupi will work wonders in a grass type gym. Although, if I really want a Skorupi, then I'll just catch one myself and not give it a nickname, since I don't really like nicknames that much. Okay, in the upper left corner, you can see that there are two Galactic Goons there, and they seem to be guarding something. Okay, I can only get these two out of the way once I go over to the Valley Woodworks, but I'm not going to go there right now because there's still a little bit left of Floroma Town to explore. Okay, there are two more buildings in this area that I'm going to check out. Okay, this place is the flower shop. Okay, we got an Oranberry here, which reminds me, do you remember that Shroomish over on Route 203 that won an Oranberry? Well, after I'm done exploring Floroma Town, then I'm just going to go back to Route 203 to give that Shroomish an Oranberry. Okay, so what the flower shop is all about is, depending on how many berries you have, you can trade your berries so that way you can get accessories for the Pokemon contest or for the Jubilife TV station. I don't know why you would do that because, to me, that's just completely pointless. Okay, this person's going to give me the Spray Duck, which is the equivalent to the Wilmer Pail back in Generation 3. Okay, this lady, I believe she's going to give me a berry once every day. It's completely random, so what is she going to give me? What berry is she going to give me? Okay, a Pekka Berry, that's nice. I'm not really sure if I'll put that to good use or anything, or I'll probably use it as a last resort, if I don't have any healing items that involve healing off poison. Okay, this blonde lady, if you have any berries on you that you want to exchange for some accessories, then this is the person to talk to. Okay, half these berries, I don't know where you're supposed to get them. Okay, the Rabuta berry, I don't know where you're supposed to get that. The Mirror Ball, I'm very tempted to find out what that item looks like, but it's not going to benefit me in any way, so yeah, I'm not interested at all. Okay, is there anything in the trash can? Okay, nothing. Okay, one more building in this place, and it is the Pokemart. Okay, I hope they have netballs, because if not, then I'll go back to Orberg City just to buy netballs. Oh, okay, they do have netballs. You know what? Maybe I'll just buy 5 of them, because I am going to capture a Shells later on, and since Shells' catch rate is not very low, I guess I can afford to buy some netballs so that way catching Shells will be a little bit easier. Okay, nothing of interest from the Saturn seller, so I'm just going to talk to these last two people, and then I'm going to go back to Route 203 to give that Shroomish my Oranberry. Okay, what about you? You can't buy berries or accessories at Pokemarts. Buying berries at Pokemarts, that's not entirely true because I believe at the Fieldstone department store you could buy certain berries there. You'll see it once I eventually get there. Okay, with that, let's go back to Route 203. Okay, I don't need to cut away because the way to Route 203 is not very long, so I don't feel the need to cut away, so that way you'll see me back on Route 203. Okay, I'm gonna come back to the honey trees for a second. So once you put some honey on any of the honey trees, you have to wait 6 hours for the tree to shake, and then the following Pokemon could possibly appear inside of those trees. They consist of Wurmple, Burmy, Combee, Apom, Cherubi, Heracross, and the ever so popular Munchlax. But in a game like this, I'm pretty sure there's more Pokemon that will spawn from the honey trees other than the Pokemon I just mentioned. So for the honey trees, I don't know about you, but I didn't think those honey trees would come back in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I mean, I have to say they're kind of frustrating. Why? Because one Pokemon in particular, and I think you know which one that is, Munchlax. Apparently Munchlax can appear on any of the 4 honey trees in the entire Sinnoh region. Any 4 of the 21 honey trees in the entire Sinnoh region, I should say. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm just going to come back to that in just a second, just as soon as I'm done feeding this Shroomish. Okay, let's just give this orange berry to Shroomish, so that way it could be happy, as Shroomish could be on its merry way. Or should I say, Mew could be on its merry way. Is this going to lead to something? Yes, yes it is. You'll find out what it is later on in the game. Okay, so, as I was saying, Munchlax can only appear on 4 of the 21 honey trees in the entire Sinnoh region. Which one are they? Well, nobody knows for sure, because, yeah, there's some sort of... I think there's some sort of equation that you need to look on Wikipedia to see what honey tree Munchlax will appear on. Anyway, if you even try finding a Munchlax on any of the honey trees that you think Munchlax will spawn on, it only has a 1% chance of appearing, so you really shouldn't waste your time trying to find Munchlax on any of the honey trees. I mean, if you're really that desperate for Munchlax, then if you know somebody who has a Munchlax, then maybe you could convince them to trade Munchlax with you, so that way you don't have to go through the trouble of pouring all sorts of honey and whatnot on the tree, so that way you could possibly get a Munchlax. I mean, I have tried doing that in the past, and I just couldn't find Munchlax at all. Not even Heracross for some reason. Yeah, but Munchlax and Heracross, those were the Pokemon I was trying to find on the honey trees when I was a kid, but I can never do that. So, yeah, don't waste your time trying to find Munchlax on those trees, because that thing is practically impossible to find. Oh yeah, and if you're thinking about changing the Eternal Clock to maybe get a Pokemon from the honey tree a little bit faster, sorry to break the news to you, but that's not going to do anything for you at all. So, you're better off just waiting 6 hours in real time, so that way you can get a Pokemon from the honey tree. Okay, this little girl here, she lives at the Valley Windworks with her father, but looks like Team Galactic has invaded the Valley Windworks and are taking her father hostage. So, she wants me to go rescue her dad from Team Galactic. Okay, I'm just going to do that in just a second, but first I want to show you something. In the original Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, there would have been 2 Galactic Grunts over here, but they have been relocated to the uppermost area of Route 205. Okay, I guess you saw them before I got interrupted by this wild Pokemon. I take it the logic behind this is because I guess maybe Drayano wanted people to access the northernmost area of Route 205 so early, so that way maybe they could capture certain Pokemon. Well, if that's the case, then okay, I guess I'll take that. So yeah, I can only... Oh, come on, that glitch again. Okay, well, I got the TM for bulk up over here, just in case you want it. Okay, I'm just going to make that glitch go away, because that thing is really annoying. Okay, you can't go further into Route 205 until you have done the events in the Valley Woodworks. Although, in a previous version of Renegade Platinum, I believe the grunts were sort of lower on this little mountain. I believe they were over here, actually. And for some reason, I actually would have gone right through them. Okay, I don't know if that's some sort of glitch or bug in the game, but if it is the case, then I guess maybe that's been fixed in this version of Renegade Platinum. Because, yeah, that is pretty weird that something like that would happen in a game like this. Okay, and seeing that Pachirisu on screen kind of reminds me of something. Those 2 trainers I bought back in the beginning of the video, they would have had that in place of Plusle and Minun, but not in a game like this because everything here has been modified. Okay, here we are at the Valley Windworks, and here is a honey tree, and there's actually another honey tree back on Route 205. But since I don't have any honey yet, I can't do anything with them right now. Okay, there's an item over there, but I can't grab it right now because I don't have a whole lot of time left. So next time, we're going to play around with Team Galactic in hopes of stopping their plans involving the Valley Woodworks. See you next time.